Good afternoon, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps. I've just had to take this out of someone's chimney. They have no wood burning stove fitted, and look what was up there. Isn't that incredible? I've hurt my thumb, I've cut my thumb, I have. But yeah, basically they're having as I said, they're having a wood burning stove fitted, so obviously they need to get their chimney swept first. And I had to look up there before I started, and I saw some twigs up there, so I realised that there was a bird's nest. And obviously the old remember, some people are not listening, this is a traditional chimney sweep channel, so remember we do things the traditional way here on this channel. So please remember that before making remarks, because I will delete you and I will block you because I've had some silly marks the last couple of days. And remember, this is my channel, so like I'm showing you the stuff that how I do things the traditional way. And I removed this nest the traditional way. And basically what you've got to do is I don't know if you can hear, but I know it was dark, but when I go to a property, they say got the bird's nest in the chimney, I always put my ear to the chimney, and what I do is if I can hear the outside, 9 times out of 10, well, I'd say 10 out of 10, but 9 times out of 10, there's no nest up there. So that's what I always do. And then if they're basically, obviously, I'm still going to go sweep it anyway, so I'll find out. But most of the time, that's what I will do first. If someone says to me, but when I looked up there, I could see twigs up there. This is very dry. It was very high up. It was probably 3 or 4 foot from the top. So it's an old Victorian property, and there's about probably 4 bends in this one before it actually gets to the top. So it was on the last bend that this nest was. There was also debris on other bends where when birds nest, what they do is they get 1 or 2 twigs at a time, and then they drop them down the chimney. That's all they do. They just drop them down the chimney, and wherever they land, and they and start to build up, that's where they make their nest. And so obviously when you put the bird's nest, that would be the main area of where they nest. But the rest of there'll be other twigs further down the chimney. And when you're sweeping, when you're removing a bird's nest, you've always got to get the bedding out. And the bedding is this sort of stuff. It's very dry on this one, even though we've had a lot of rain. And you can see that this is the bedding. They put the twigs down first, and then they put the bedding on afterwards. And that's where they lay their eggs and stuff like that, on this bedding here, as you can see. And what it is basically, so you can imagine like a bird, how long it must take them to drop one of these twigs down constantly. This is probably rooks or jackdaws that have done it, because I'm in the countryside at the moment, and that's where I live, and I love it. And basically with this one, this is the builders have put covers over the top of the chimney and left it, and they've had damp problems. And the reason why they've had damp problems is because they put cover over the top of the chimney, and with ventilation there's allowing water to come through, and there's no air circulating in the chimney because this was block solid. I think what's happened is the builders have tried to push this down, and they've compressed it right down. And what's happened is that because it was so compressed, I mean, I've had to go through all my gear. Normally I can just go through two brushes to get one of these out, but I had to go through a hook and some other little attachments that I've got. I won't go through them all because it's trade secrets. I'll share a lot of them with you, but some of them that I won't. But yeah, as I said, remember, this is a traditional way of doing it. And then what you do is you go from a little brush to a big brush, and then once you know that you've got it all out, obviously you might get the odd twig sticking up there. That's irrelevant, it's not a problem. The main issue is to get the bird's nest out. But as you can see, look at the size of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my sheet, and I'm going to take it outside in a minute, and I'm going to show you. But if you're ever going to remove one out of your chimney, always make sure you get the bed in. Normally, because the weather's been so bad, that would be saturated, but because the covers have been on there for quite some time, that's what's happened. That's why it's so dry. But yeah, it's quite incredible. But as I said, I removed this the traditional way, and the customers were very amazed by it. Just how much has come out. Absolutely shattered. Still got a few more jobs to do today, and I ain't got my Stepson on today. I wish I had, I tell you. And so yeah, nice one for that. And so yeah, basically, yeah, it's being removed the traditional way, and this is what this channel's all about: traditional sweeping. And the old schools, old school ways are the best ways. If it's not fixed, you don't try and change it or improve the system if it's not fixed. So there you go. As I say, I'm going to put it on a sheet, and then I'm going to add that onto the end of this. And there's a photo as well at the beginning which you'll see. But there you go. There's a bird's nest removed out of an open file, which you'll see the size of it properly when I take it outside. So yeah, there you go. That's it. Would you believe that it came out of a chimney that is 9 by 9 inches square? Absolutely incredible. Look at the size of it. Come around this way, so not in the sun. Absolutely huge. I mean, like you really can't really get there how big it is. It's just incredible. I never thought I was going to get it out, to be honest with you. It's one of them ones that I thought I was bashing away trying to get it out, and just incredible. But as I said, I've split my nail open, and I hurt my thumb, bless, but I'm sure I'll survive. I've had the biggest one I've ever had was so big that they had to hire a full-size skip to remove it, and it was like literally when I first started about 24 years ago. It's massive. It's really mad, and but yeah, that's it there. Look at that, all one bird's nest. Incredible. Because what they do is they come back every year and they just keep dropping more twigs down, and then they put the bed in. But when you remove them, always make sure you get the bedding out. Then you'll know that you've got, and obviously it's got to be fresh bedding. It's not got to be old bedding, but that's the stuff you're looking for. Once you can get to that, then you know that you're at the top, and you know that you've got the nest down. Obviously, you start with either a hook or a small brush, and then just gradually just bash it away. Take your time. Don't rush it. There's no point rushing it. If you try and rush it, sometimes they've been quite easy at the moment because we've had a lot of rain in the UK, so that they're quite easy to get out because of the rain and everything. It's just got a bit brighter then, but this one, because it's got those covers over the top, which I can't show you because obviously for privacy reasons and everything. But yeah, that's they're taken out, and that was done the traditional way of rods and brushes and a spiral hook, and which is, I'm knackered now. I've still got a couple more. I've probably got 3 more jobs to do after this, and my arm's dead and everything. So I just thought you'd be interested in that. And as I said, anybody that's not interested in my stuff, don't watch it. Go and jog on. Go and watch someone else's channel. I don't believe it. The last few days I had some real idiots sending me some stupid texts like about certain things, and I think to myself, it's like and the 99% of the people on this channel are so lovely, and then you get the odd idiot, and it's like bringing up the obvious, stating the obvious. Because I haven't mentioned it doesn't mean that I haven't already discussed it with the customer. So like remember that I'm only showing you stuff, and I'm only showing you why things are happening. I'm not telling you about what I discussed with the customer and what the customers discussed with me, because that is privileged information. I'm only showing you what I do, my experiences, what the customer's experiences are, and everything like that. So like if you're gonna make silly little comments, you know, like be a man and jog on. But if you're interested in my content, then stay and watch it. But don't like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you know, sending silly little comments. Because as I said, all I do is I just delete you and block you. It's so easy because it's great. This is my channel, and if you don't like my content, then I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't lose any sleep over it. I don't get paid for doing all this. You know, like my job is doing what I'm showing you what I do. So at the end of the day, I want to show you stuff that I do, and I want to show you my experiences that I'm having at the moment. And as I said, this year's the year of the rusty chimneys, the wood burners, and there's a reason for that. And yes, like, people have got covers on their chimneys and other stuff like that. But as I said, if you do watch it, if you make, problem I find is some people like they really show their IQ. Sometimes it's really baffling how their minds work, because they say stuff and I think, you haven't watched the whole video, or you haven't watched other videos of mine, and these questions have already been answered, you know. So like about, and you can't block a hole if you've got a wood burner or an open fire. You can't block it totally, can you? You've got to allow some air to get in and out, because it won't work otherwise, you know. And if you listen to some of my other videos, or watch my other videos, if you can spend the time and then to watch my video and then say some stupid comment, then I'm not interested. All I'm interested in is helping people out. That's all this channel is. I'm not trying to see if I can get hundreds of thousands of subscribers and make millions of doing this. You know, I've got lots of permanent customers, and I love my job, and I've been doing it for a long time for a reason. And this is just for the people that who are so lovely and give me such great support, and I love you guys. You're amazing, from whatever walk of life you come from, wherever in the world you are. You're the ones, you're the reason why I do these videos, not for these little trolls that got nothing better else to do apart from whinging, man. Because remember, I can click onto your page and have a look and check you out. Like, and some bloke has got like said something the other day, and then I went and checked his page out. He's got no one's interested in your comments, you know. No one's interested in your channel or nothing. You got like no followers or nothing, but you're quite happy to sort of put people down. But if you watch my videos, then you'll see that the things that you're saying have already been asked, or the question has been answered. So that's my rant. But basically I just wanted to show you that. Anyway, it's fantastic, it's amazing, and I'm pleased that I got it out. It's like catching a giant fish, isn't it, really? And but I'm dead now. So have a great day to all my brilliant people, my subscribers, all the brilliant people, the 300,000 people that have viewed my channel. Big thumbs up to you. I hope you have a great afternoon and a great weekend, whatever you're up to. I'm actually going up to Lancashire this weekend, so which I'm really looking forward to doing, and spending some time with my relatives, some of my relatives that live up there. So whatever you do, so this probably be my last video for the week. Have a great weekend, and as I said, I absolutely love you guys, and the comments I get from 99.9% of you are amazing. But why are they trolls? They've got nothing better else to do. Are their lives that sad? It amuses me. You amuse me. That's what I'll say. Anyway, have a great day from Zachary Sweeps.